Check out this new Color Glow C-Line Vanguard with an old S-Line Vanguard, and all these kind of other discs right around it, like an S-Line PD, C-Line FD1, and one of those C-Line Instincts. So I just want to know which one to bag. We're gonna go bad lighting, 300 foot, kind of flat, slight hyzer, and just see how they fly. Instinct. On a little flat, it stays out. If there were any, that definitely would have turned over more. FD1. A little any, clearly with an FD1, it's okay. And look at that. More aggressive of a fade, and I threw it a little softer. PD. Little Annie, of course. And more swing. And straight down finish. That was nice, a little biting finish. All right, let's see if these have that same softer movement. All right, now finish soft. All right. A little Annie there, but came out just like the PD, and slightly, again, kind of a harder bite. Not too bad. We'll go for a 350, kind of hyzer and straight, because there's forest all along the right. Instinct. Flip up, and pretty much fading the entire flight. Even in a slight headwind, that Instinct had no trouble. FD1. A little harder pull. No risk of turning over at all. And a hard finish. PD. Pretty much held straight a little, harder fade, and there's that harder, a lot more aggressive. So hopefully these are softer. Oh, sheesh. Oh, that's okay. Look, come out of it. Yeah, there it is. Okay. Hey, that was perfect and had a softer finish than I thought, and it was able to fix my mistake and not turn over, which was nice. No flip up whatsoever. Started into its fade sooner than the PD and finished about as aggressive as the PD. I'm only gonna do a few forehands because I most likely would only use these if I needed a softer finish than an FD3 and Cloudbreaker could give. So we'll go for this 270 to 300 shot to that light pole. Turn over. There it was. See, that's nice when you don't want a lot of finish. Oh, didn't throw it hard enough. No flip up at all. And short, probably only like 240, geez. PD. That one has enough to hold on and come out. Boom! For me, this notoriously flips up more. There's the flip up and turn, but there's some finish. See? Nope. If I want that much finish, I'll go with an FD3. Not as much flip up at all, stayed on hyzer, and there's the crazy finish. All right, there, we've seen the forehand. That's just me though. Last one, and now we're just gonna try to pull it hard, 400 plus into this slight headwind. It's also way more humid out here than New Mexico, so getting used to this sticky hand thing. All right, there's the Instinct flipping up, turning over, but not too bad. There it is, nice low. That was pretty nice for the Instinct to flip up well, turn over. All right, the wind pulls it over a little, but not much. There it is. That's nice. I'm gonna pull the pants off this thing. There's the PD, has a little turn. Sheesh, look at that thing go. Oh, hope that was on camera. That was a great shot. And the PD, it's like you pull that, anything but Annie, and you're not worried about it coming back. It's gonna come back. I have a feeling this will have to have a little more flip. Oh no, there's the Vanguard. It's gonna turn off camera. No. All right, it hit the building, which is also, hopefully, yep, on camera. That building is also 390, right next to the power box. A little low, come on, no. Hey, look at that, still on the fade. Caught edge, nope. Let's go talk about it. So I have many thoughts because every disc is so good and I really need to think through what to put in the bag and what not to, particularly for my game, of course. So the Instinct made its way back in the bag because it could do and hold a little more than what even a C-Line FD could hold, and I kind of think I needed that. But if I had to just summarize, for someone who maxes out at 350, I think the Instinct C-Line can do what the Vanguard does for someone like Kyle Klein. So this thing, at about 380 and under, will hold well and finish softly with that much torque behind it. Any less, you'll start to see its more overstability, but it'll probably beat in more. And it's just so cool. Just look at it. Look at that. Thanks, the Armory. The FD, now the FD seems to be able to do what the Vanguard can do from farther away. However, the Vanguard did have more fade earlier on in the flight path when I would pull it harder. So the FD will hold straighter, similar to an Instinct, but for someone who throws probably 400. Now the Vanguard, the new one, still had some more fade, you saw that, whereas this just holds straight and doesn't have much finish, which is what I want at a certain distance. Now between these, I never threw this one that much last year because it did seem like an overstable Instinct or the FD1 could really do what this Vanguard could do. However, it did hold a line really well on those like turnovers and whatnot. Clearly Kyle uses it really well. So this is obviously just going to be a little less stable than this. And the PD did end up being in more of a class of its own also, even when you pull on it, and clearly it's that 10 speed, 3 fade. So, and this is a newer one. My more beat-in one flew a little more like this new Vanguard. So I could just put this right after the FD1 for maybe a little more uncomfortable headwind, tight window, but not a lot of hard fade. I don't think I would throw this for anything under 370 for me, because for something that overstable with that much finish, I might as well go FD3 and not worry much about any kind of like movement. The FD3 is going to for sure go straight and finish hard. Anything less than that, it's not going to have the straight, softer finish this Instinct does, and it's going to have the same finish this FD does, but the FD will hold straighter, especially one that's a little more beat in like this white one. But the Vanguard, compared to all the slots this Mania has, is really awesome. But that's my thought. You guys have thoughts, let me know, because I'll probably put it in the bag since I lost an FD, but it take a very particular shot, line, and wind condition to want to pull this out based on what I've already used all my other ones for. So let me know, and thanks for watching.